Yeah, buddy.
It's over the face?
No, I want it so small.
Give a bunch of fight to those rain droplets. There's puddles along the wall. Not be able to see that. What's the date, Mom?
It is the 3rd of January, 2010.
And what are we doing?
We're cutting your hair in a boy style.
Say goodbye to a long hair. It's been a good run.
Almost cut my hair. It happened just the other day. It's getting kinda long. I could've
Well done.
Oh man.
You avoided the tree.
Yeah, I know.
That's worth something.
Did it look funny in the air?
Looked kind of cool.
Why? This thing is not worked out.
Yeah.
Zach said it looks absolutely amazing in that bowl.
Yeah.
And they were ready to drop in. And just before the guy dropped, a ranger came up and said, all right, if you drop in, we're going to fine you like $5,000.
No way.
What?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Why? That's retarded.
I don't know. But
yeah.
he said it was like this amazing spine, all these red hoodoos, and just he said it would have made the cover of any magazine. And
that makes me sick.
Yeah.
I guess that's too bad.
Up on the sun, this time tomorrow, fly, walk or run, but this time no sorrow. First stop, Jackson, next stop, Shangri-La.
Hey Mark, how do you feel about this terrain?
And I cannot wait to see the expression on the face.
It's pretty gnarly out there.
Lord.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And back on the train, this time tomorrow, by foot, wheel or sail, but this time no sorrow. First stop, Jackson, next stop, Shangri-La. And I cannot wait to see the expression on the face of my sweet Lord.
That is
no, I cannot
sick.
wait to hear you call my name. And forget me not. This time tomorrow I gave all I got, but
you
this
ready?
time no sorrow. First stop, Jackson, next stop,
You guys ready?
Shangri-La.
Drop it!
And I cannot wait to see the expression on the face of my sweet Lord. No, I cannot wait to hear you call my name.
Oh wow. Oh wow. That was the shit.
Yeah.
That's a good way to describe it, I believe.
Yeah. That is so silky smooth.
Oh my gosh. I forgot to crank down one of my walk levers.
Great success.
Just makes me feel fortunate to have like a good crew like this, you know? So we were standing up here earlier. We were like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Ended up shredding that and that.
That was a pretty good day.
How was the hike up?
Suck.
Such a pleasure to come home because I have a very special love for this city.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Well, alright. Well, alright. Well, alright. I wanted to make a song about where I'm from, you know? Big up my hometown, my territory, my state, but I couldn't figure out much to brag about. Well, Prince lives here, we got 10,000 lakes, but wait, the women are beautiful, to me they are, and we're not infested with pretentious movie stars, and it hit me. Minnesota is dope, if only simply for not what we have, but what we don't. It's all fair, it ain't out there, it's in there, it's in the mirror, behind the breast, under the hair. Follow the dream, doesn't mean leave the love. Roam if you must become home when you've seen enough. I love New York and Cali, but I ain't moving. Too overpopulated, saturated with humans. And I'm not big on rappers, actors, or models. If I had to dip, I'd probably skip to Chicago. None of this is to diss, no one, nowhere. Like damn, I'm from Minnesota, land of the cold air. Too many mosquitoes and a fair share of egos. But like my man Sabi says, that's where my mind so if the people laugh and giggle when you tell them where you live, say. And if you know this is where you wanna raise your kids, say. If you're from the Midwest and it doesn't matter where, say. If you can drink tap water and breathe the air, say. Got trees and vegetation in the city I stay. The rent's in the mail and I can always find a parking space. The women outnumber the men 2-to-1. Got parks and zoos and things to do with my son. The nightlife ain't all that, but that's okay. I don't need to be distracted by the devil every day. And the job
is off.
9. 15, right?
We'll say 9. It makes it more extreme.
Yeah. There's one controller. He's not running another route over here. He's going to go.
We're gonna lock in the freezer and then cook you and eat it.
Hey, excellent. There would be generous portions available for everyone.
Coming back and with a smile and a hint of sarcasm, he says, I beg your pardon, but this is my secret garden. Alright. So if the people laugh and giggle when you tell them where you live, say. And if you know this is where you wanna raise your kids, say. If you're from the Midwest and it doesn't matter where, say. If you can drink tap water and breathe the air, say. If the playground is clear of stems and syringes, say. If there's only one store in your town that sells 12 inches, say. If no one in your crew walks around with a gun, say. And if you ain't gonna leave cause this is where you're from, say. St. Cloud, Minnesota. Mankato, Minnesota. Duluth, Minnesota. Kansas City. St. Louis, Missouri.